Hello, so this is my lesson plan, and basically it's designed for an agriculture leadership class that hopefully I'll get to teach one day. Now, what's going to be happening in this class is we're going to be covering conflict resolution, and we're going to be doing it through the True Colors assessment. And the reason why I designed it like this is that so I'm still covering things that have to do with ag leadership, which is learning about your own characteristics and the characteristics of others in terms of teamwork and things like that, but also integrating how conflict resolution can arise through different group settings. There are quite a few objectives that are being covered through this, mostly dealing with having to deal with stress and conflict, and also learning how to appreciate the differences in opinion and the diversity that can be in a group setting. At the beginning of class, we're going to have a discussion where we bring up 4 different leaders that the students can think of, anyone that they could think of. And then we're going to be labeling some characteristics that the students feel that these leaders have. And then once that is introduced, it would be segued into how each person in the class also has their own characteristics that they could use to help themselves become a leader, which can be grouped up into 4 different categories. That is going to be the True Colors assessment, which is what the topic of the class is that day. And if you do not know, the True Colors assessment basically helps students discover what kind of thinker they are in some sorts, whether they're more of a people person and relationship oriented, or maybe they're more out of the box, or maybe they're more of a get things done type of person when they are working with groups. And once they have taken this assessment where they learn which color they identify with, they'll have 15 minutes to separate into their color groups and create a theme park. And in this theme park, they can do anything they want. They just have to work in the groups to create their own theme park. And I've seen this activity happen before, and usually each theme park is very different, and it really fits in with the characteristics of that color group. But then after that, the students all then mix them together into 4 groups, where each color is represented in each of the 4 groups. So there's going to be lots of more differences of opinion when they go into creating another theme park, but this time they have to integrate parts of each original theme park that each group had made on their own. And this is where a lot of the students will probably see conflict, there'll be disagreements, some people will want some things and some people won't, and they're going to have to figure it out in those 15 minutes what their theme park will then look like. And basically at the end of the class, we'll have a discussion, we'll wrap it all up with comparing the 2 different groups, which one had more conflict and disagreements, and maybe why that showed up in those groups. And then also at the end, students will be assigned to research and then write a 1-page essay about conflict resolution and how they can utilize their knowledge of what color they are and what people in other colors feel, and how they could apply that to real life examples as well. And that would be the lesson plan for that day.